Mari-san's castle.
Its appearance is rather striking. The closer we get, the more vivid its detail.
Detail aside, we can't get in again. Then let's search for another entrance.
Alright, so we did a little bit of grinding. I guess I should have waited till we were actually done with this area, but it's fine. We'll be fine. Like I said, we're pretty strong now. Like I said, not even just us being like, I've done some bond skills to get our attack up. I mean, we're just overall a lot better right now. I said, I guess we should have. I mean, I did all the requests and everything, so I said, with Valkyrie now, we are really good at our regular attacks. And plus, she has regenerate. I don't know how regenerate works that well. Okay, there it goes.
No shadows detected here.
I keep saying I'm gonna do it until, because I think, didn't it tell us like you'll start it or something?
What's that? Think we can push it?
I don't know. Like I said, this game is really, like, whenever you go to grind, I know that, I mean, you don't even have to really grind on this game, but it's just one of those ones that you can sit down and just kind of do and not pay attention to. Because it is a, you know, warrior style game almost. So being a warrior style game, you don't have to really pay attention that much. I will say, I think Yusuke's got to be my favorite one to use right now, just because he hits so hard. And, like, his attacks are so good for, as far as breaking like their defense and everything on these big guys.
I'm glad we won that one. Okay, on to the next one. Oh, someone coming from up there?
How are we gonna reach it though? Is there anything we can use, like a platform? Focus. What's that? I can see it.
Oh, we're playing this kind of a deal. I was gonna say, what are we doing here? Move to that one, so that way I can get to this daggum deal.
A treasure chest, I imagine.
Hey, Joker, what did you find?
Thermo dress, that could be pretty good. Okay, so I see what we need to do. It's actually pretty, this one's actually pretty simple. Usually I'm really not good at these, but this one's pretty simple.
No shadows at the moment. Once we get in the castle, we're headed straight for the roof. Are you ready? Alright, let's go! Alright, infiltration successful.
Like I said, maybe I should do that first.
Shadow spotted ahead. Be careful.
you know, just kind of like get all the way there whenever it says that we're going to prepare more. I don't know though.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yes. Such a magnificent design.
This is no time to be distracted by architecture. There are enemies here.
I always love opening up with that. That's just such a good opening. Showtime 'em. There's a lot of people here. I've got to start making sure that our, since I do so many just basic attacks, I need to make sure that we have a basic attack person like Valkyrie on our team. That will help me out a lot.
It's a treasure chest. Mustn't overlook it.
What's inside, Joker?
And I'm keeping all those guard incense and everything.
Shadows, wipe them out.
Because I feel like I'm going to be able to get my crew up to level 99 at some point, and I'd like to keep them because I'd like to max everybody's stuff out. Just because, I mean, it's always nice when everything's maxed out for you. Oh, he blocks gunfire. Well, that's good to know.
Hey, do you think we could reach the outside from that window?
Ah. If we climb out through there, we may be able to ascend the outer wall.
Okay, so apparently we were supposed to go here in the first place anyway.
It's frostbite and cold. The wind is strong, too. Careful not to fall, everyone.
Shouldn't you be threatening us by now?
I don't think they're here to mess around. Be ready for a challenge.
I'll be honest, I was like, thank the Lord I hadn't had to fight one since they were strong to bullets. I was like, thank the Lord I hadn't had to fight one of these guys. No, I got Almighty. I think she's still... Yeah. So get me out of that, because he's strong against gunfire, so... I was thinking the Queen one, I'm glad I hadn't had to fight a big one of him, but now we are, so. I mean, we've had to fight him enough that we're out of, like, our attack up so far. I mean, I guess we'll just do this.
Come, you're mine.
Super got in a follow-up attack! Go for it, Joker!
Let's go.
No, I'll keep my showtime just in case.
It's over.
Everyone, look! Oh, it's the Desires!
That means the throne room's just ahead. Let's not waste any time.
So this is where the Monarch of Sapporo resides.
Is this all carved ice? It must be really cold.
The frozen cage that denies all entry. Does this represent her distrust for all others?
You are? You don't look so good. Are you alright? Mm-hmm. I should be.
Then let us proceed as usual. Skull, it's up to you.
I don't know why you're volunteering me. Here goes nothing.
You did this! It's all your fault! How could you be so ignorant? Did you not think a snow sculpture could collapse?
I apologize on behalf of our staff.
Here it comes.
Collapsing snow sculpture.
This is where she... It must have been so heavy. It must have been so painful. Get me back, Kaho. Give me back my daughter. My precious little girl.
The accident resulted from my own personal oversight. Truly, I'm so sorry. Is the mayor the one apologizing?
Shh, there's still more.
Well, I didn't think the statue'd fall on anybody. But isn't this the mayor's responsibility in the end? Well, besides, who can blame me? Well, we don't get paid nearly enough. Nothing wrong with taking a little kickback here and there.
Those voices must be the root of Mariko Hyoda's trauma.
So, that snow sculpture incident. Didn't we first hear about it at the park?
We did, but I had no idea. Could Mari-san have really been involved? Is that the source of her trauma? Taking the blame for that incident?
Don't forget the guy's voice. Sounded like he was trying to pass the blame on someone.
At any rate, this is vital information. Let's go back to reality and confirm the truth.
We dug up some articles about the snow sculpture incident. Let me fill you guys in. 2 years ago, a large snow sculpture collapsed during the December Snow Festival sponsored by Sapporo Central City. Kaho Nanase-chan, a 9-year-old girl, was caught in the collapse and died. Despite Mayor Hyodo's apology, the accident was ruled as an unforeseeable disaster. Therefore, she wasn't held liable.
Oh, so that's what the flowers in the park were for.
I wonder if the voice accusing Mari-san was the poor girl's mother. So this is Mari-san's trauma.
That park where the snow festival was held is probably where the accident happened.
Yeah. Let's use Emma and enter the keyword there.
This is where the accident happened, isn't it?
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell. There may be enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready?
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own 2 eyes. The keyword is Snow City.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
What is this?
It looks like this is the Snow Festival.
Check out those 2 suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir? Would you please be discreet about this?
I could do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town, and you'll be my well-paid associate. You will cooperate, won't you? Yes. Yes, of course.
Did you just say?
Ah! The mayor!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this. That anyone was behind this.
Huh. You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city. Meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? But what's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So, what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
What? Go ahead and do it. But I'm bringing you down with me. What? I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed. Right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
How can you blame a peon like me? We don't get paid enough for this. This world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor. Bastard!
Threatened the mayor? Is that it?
I had no idea Mari-san went through something like this. Something so awful.
Think later, act now. We've got a real fight in our hands here.
Bet you this dude specializes in defense.
He's up to something. Can anybody stop him?
Hmm.
The sentry in the nearby shadows is on the way up. Tactical.
Watch out!
Watch out, everyone.
New Noir.
Not exploit those weaknesses. I think that went quite well. No holding back. I'll give it my all.
Fire that. That way we get rid of some of his guys over here. Like I said, we can keep pressing this attack right here, and we'll be fine.
He's here to set Mari-san right. Listening to stuff like you is a waste of our precious time. We're peacekeeping. Here to go. Everyone do your best. Go. Let me go, Sophie. You hit it pretty good. Stud. Wicked follow-up, Sophie.
I mean, the thing about Sophie is like she does that gravity gun, and it's amazingly legit on as far as like crowd control. It's just so good. I could not figure out. I'm like, what is coming at us? And that was Valkyrie.
It's useless. No matter what you do, you should have just resigned and disappeared.
Man, go down already, damn it!
No one likes a pushy politician.
I mean, he is definitely defense oriented.
Hang in there. That's so powerful that it's weak to blessed attacks. Give them divine punishment.
We'll get through some of them. Psy him. I said we do a lot of damage to him, like as far as actual just regular damage. Which I bond skilled my strength up a lot. Where'd he go? Throw that out there. There we go. I'm excited. His bullets are just great. Yusuke is just really good.
Well, that's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines. Unforgivable. Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
It's messed up. These greedy assholes only wanted money and power.
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through. And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her. Mari-san. Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
So, what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Was it not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture? And they deserve the most punishment.
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
So you were here all along.
Whoa, why the hostility? You guys forgot about me, didn't you? Why would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it...
Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation? Now I get the picture. So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch. That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree. But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
That may be true, but...
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
But even so...
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law, but the real world isn't so cut and dry. And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the line.
Kichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning. You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand you all take this very seriously. Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
Correct. We're going to stop her.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason. Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo. But we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you. So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route. Like somewhere she's bound to pass by. Then how about where the Suzushino posters are? I'm sure she'll have a speech over there. Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
No. Not again. Seriously?
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it? There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
You little weasels. All right, fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
Hey.
Yeah!
Yes.
Alright, where would Haru be? Okay. I'm so used to being able to run and everything that whenever I can't, it makes me mad.
I'm sorry to call you out so late. Thanks for being here. I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind, and my memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood, about Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much? think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized. All the times we spent together. And the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart. At some point, I got used to hiding things away. And I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san. Thanks for understanding. To be honest, I feel like I was running from the past again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. And of course I started crying. Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me and said, "Stop crying and get back up." And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." Can you believe it? I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you. It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality. I have you and the Phantom Thieves to thank for that. It's too late to save my father. But it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around. I want to tell her exactly what she told me all those years ago. Yes. Thanks for hearing me out. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night.
Hey. Why is Haru so upset over Mariko Hyodo? I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand. Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know. Okay. I'll believe you. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go But I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow.